Making a few short videos today, one for each of our heroes, and this one's about Ringo. Ringo has a new bio out right now, written by Tom Doyle. It's called Ringo, A Fab Life. Now, I haven't read all of it, but what I have read, I really did enjoy. And also, they just re-released on vinyl Ringo's first 4 solo albums, Sentimental Journey, Buku of Blues, the Ringo album, and Goodnight Vienna. So I guess I'm going to have to get my pocketbook out again because I think it was just a week or so ago when I was at the bookstore purchasing this wonderful book, the Beatles Anthology book, the 25th anniversary edition. Now, I'm not complaining, to quote Paul McCartney, but because it really is a beautiful thing and I absolutely love it. And while I was there, I got this other beautiful thing. I mean, how could I resist? This is a magazine, but it's almost like a book. And it's got Ringo interviews, Ringo quotes, and Ringo articles going back all the way to the early days, all the way up to current day. And it's wonderful. And I haven't read all of this, but what I have read, I really dig it. So I just want to share a couple things with you, and I hope that's okay. And if it's not, oh well, because I'm going to do it. So this first one, and I'm not 100% sure when this question it was posed to Ringo, is from Jeff Lynne. And maybe it's right after Anthology, so who knows, maybe 97 or 98. And Jeff Lynne asks Ringo, he says, what is your favorite drum fill of all the Beatles records? And Ringo answers, there's too many great drum fills. I think one of the all-time killer drum fills is Free as a Bird. I did do some fills, and I do have a style. I'm a left-handed person playing right-handed drums, so that gave me a wacky attitude to the fills. I can't go snare drum, top tom, floor tom. I can only go floor tom, top tom, snare, because I lead with my left. So for me, the fills were fine. I always put them in what I call the right place, never over when the singer was singing. Those early years we were learning, we had very little microphones. Somehow I just came up with the open hi-hat. I didn't know anyone else who was doing it. It gave it a lot of shoo-sha, 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 shoo-sha. I always loved that. If you listen to early records, that really comes into play. But then there's A Day in the Life. I liked that whole song, the whole track. I liked what Paul played and John's rhythm, and George's guitar was in some cases as important as any words. Great solo work. I can't really tell Jeff what my favorite is because there's too many of them. I think they're all my favorite if I'm doing them. It's a very Ringo answer, and I absolutely love it. And here's a wonderful question posed to Ringo. And again, I'm not 100% sure when this question was, but the guy asks, what do you remember about the Plastic Ono Band album sessions in 1970? And Ringo answers, it was incredible. John, Klaus, and I, one of the finest trios I ever heard. We did it like a jam. We knew John had the songs, and we'd kick it in and felt where it should go. We knew Klaus anyway. John and I really knew each other, so we were psychic where the atmosphere was going to go. It's one of the best experiences of being on a record I've ever had. Just being in the room with John, being honest the way he was, screaming, shouting, and singing, it was an incredible moment. I bet it was. And here's the last question. And again, I'm not sure when this question was asked of Ringo, but the question is, from around 1967, your drumming style changed quite dramatically, especially on things like I'm the Walrus and Flying. It's not quite as syncopated. Where did that come from and why did it change? And Ringo answers, the songs had changed, our attitudes had changed, and our well-being had changed. All that came into play. It was like a natural progression. We're going that way. Let me do this now. I think it's just a confidence thing. Certain things happen in your life. He's absolutely right. I did have a drumming change of direction. The only thing that stayed constant was my timekeeping. And also people could hear the drums better than the early 60s when we were on 4-track, where it was the drums and vocal and a tambourine, say. If anything was going to get lost on the tracks, it was always the bass drum. I love all the remasters because you get to hear what I was playing. I love how Ringo keeps on plugging himself and saying how great he was and how much he loves it. You know what? And I'm just like him. I'm a huge fan too. And I love all the remasters. And I am looking forward to everything that's going to be coming out more and more, I guess, with the Beatles Anthology, we're going to be getting more of these remasters or outtakes. I don't know everything that we're getting. For instance, we just got take 3 of I've Just Seen a Face. I love these alternate takes of their songs, and I'm hoping we get a lot more surprises just like that, or maybe even better, leading all the way up to episode 9 of Beatles Anthology. And I'm hoping that has the most surprises of everything. Really looking forward to it. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I really appreciate it. Until next time, peace and love one another. Take care.
Beatles is Beatles are Beatle, 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 Beatle. In the end, it's like, oh, sod off with the Beatles, you know.